But as time went on, I understood what he was doing. As I became an adult, I understood he was building up my confidence. And we started fighting. I had my first amateur fight, and I was so scared of my first amateur fight. I went downstairs and said, I'm going to go to the store. It was in the Bronx, New York. I said, I'm going to the store to my trainer. And I went downstairs, and I said, man, I should get on this train and just never come back. I wanted to get on the train and just leave. I was so scared. I didn't want to fight anybody. It's just such a different dynamic than fighting somebody in the ring than it is fighting somebody in the street. And I never thought I could fight somebody. Even after all the training, I was it's totally intimidated fighting somebody in the ring. But I put myself together with the discipline I learned from Cus, and I went in the ring and I scored a third-round knockout. I don't know, but after it was too nerve-wracking fighting I thought at first. So I didn't really want to fight, really. So I was staying at Cut's house. I come from a really poverty-stricken area, and when I came to live with Cut, they live in a 14-room Victorian mansion. And when I first come here, I said, wow, I could rob these white guys, these white men for the ring here. I'm not knowing this guy been around the world a bunch of times. I never knew he was like me. He was from a bad neighborhood. He was a street kid like me. And then one day he used to just say, listen, you have the chance to change your life, your family's life. You could be something very special. Don't you want to be champion? You could be champion of the world. And I didn't pay no attention to it. He said, really? You could be champion of the world. You could devastate the world. No man could take what you do. You just got to believe it. I looked at this guy, and then I started thinking. I said, you really? I said, this guy's really crazy. That's what I said, this guy's crazy. He said, you do what I tell you to do, and if it doesn't work, then you could leave. So I said, okay, bet. So I did everything he told me to do, and I won. I won every championship. From the amateur championship, I won all the championships. I'm gonna cry. So I won every championship that he told me, because he told me what to do. And I started believing in this old man. I stopped being a little thief. I used to go back to New York and rob people and then come back upstate and hide out. Then I stopped doing all that. I changed my whole life. I said, I'm gonna stick to this boxing shit.
That's it. There you go. Now you got again. Who's the last guy to stop? Time. Very good. That's right.
I turned my whole life over to boxing. I turned into a complete animal. I turned into a disciplinarian. This guy had me clean my room. He had me this guy brainwashed me so much that if he told me to bite, I'd bite. If he told me anything, I was like his dog. He broke me down. He broke me down and rebuilt me. I was just like a total different person.
Mostly it just changed my life because he helped me to deal with people. I know how to deal with people now. Before, I couldn't talk to people. I always want to be alone. And now I learned how to deal with anyone. I could talk to anyone, even about their problems. And it's like a father and son relationship. Even though he is my manager and trainer, sometimes I forget that because of the way we are. The first day he met me, he took me in his house. He didn't even know me.
I can say honestly, I have a very deep affection for him. I do. To me, he's my boy. He's with me. But I often say to him, I owe you a lot, and he doesn't know what I mean, but I'm going to tell him now what I mean. If he weren't here, I probably wouldn't be alive today. The fact that he is here and doing what he's doing, and doing as well as he's doing, and improving as he has, gives me the motivation and interest to stay alive. Because I believe that a person dies when they no longer wants to live. But I have a reason with Mike here. And he gives me the motivation. I will stay alive, and I will watch him become a success. Because I will not leave until that happens.
I was 14 and I fought in the Junior Olympics in 1980, I believe it was. And I broke all the records.
You tell me what you're going to do tomorrow.
I'm going to go in there, I'm going to jab to the head, then I'm going to throw 8 to the body, and then I'm going to move after I hit and punch the body.
What are you going to do when you get inside?
I'm going to open up like a son of a bitch.
I won it all. I won all my fights by knockouts in the first round. And I broke the record with a knockout in 8 seconds. I guess that's the fastest knockout on record.
How you doing, Coach? Right on the chin. I'm going home and relax, son, because I don't want my head to swell any more than it is. Okay.
Move your head. Keep the head down when you come up with the H. Keep your head down. Yeah, I mean, it's not coming up, it's starting to come up. You can make it perfect. It's good, but it's not perfect.
Cuz was different than me than it was with his other fighters. Cuz trained me to be just totally ferocious in the ring and out. We had a totally different relationship. We had a totally different relationship. That's why once I got involved with Cuz, I was a young boy, but once he spoke to me every night about discipline and character, I knew nobody